This is the Google homepage. We're going to look at using Google Reader as a way of keeping up to date with new information from websites. Now, first of all, this does require a Google account. If you have a Gmail account, that is in fact a Google account. You can sign in up in the top right here of a Google homepage. Otherwise, you can create an account from that same point. But we're looking at Google Reader, and that is, as I said, a way for keeping up to date with information using something called RSS, which is a type of technology which allows websites to feed information out to you rather than you having to go to the website to check if anything's been updated. It's a little more flexible than just creating an email alert. Because you have more choice in what you subscribe to, and you can also include media such as audio and video. So if we look under More and then Reader, we're already signed into an account and we'll see the Google Reader homepage. So in the middle here are new unread items in our Google Reader feeds, and on the left hand side are our subscriptions. So there's actually 2 subscriptions here and 2 are unread. So if you want to read the feed, you can just click on it and basically scroll down, and it replicates any images or text from the website that you're following. If you want to add a subscription, you can actually paste URLs in that box, but we're going to look at what's the more common way of adding a subscription, and that's from the site itself. So if we're on a journal homepage, in this case the Annals of Internal Medicine, most of the time you'll be able to see if an RSS feed is available by looking for a little orange symbol that's over here. As you can see, this journal also offers an email alert. Keeping up to date by email is fine, just less common with new websites that come up, and also less flexible, as I said. If you want to see the RSS feeds that are available, just click on the orange box. And you can see there's quite a bit of choice. You can choose recent issues, current issue only, section feeds if you have a particular section that you want to keep up to date with, and also most cited articles. So there's a fair bit of choice there that you can get into. But if we want to just have a look at, say, the current issue, we'll click on that. And we're in Mozilla, and in Mozilla you'll often get a screen that looks like this. It says subscribe to feed using live bookmarks. Most browsers have their own mechanism for collecting RSS feeds, but we're going to look at using Google because it's a web-based RSS collector, which means you can get to it from anywhere. So at this stage you'd say Google and subscribe now. Actually, and if you're using this all the time, you can say always use Google to subscribe to feeds. Click the button and you get this choice, add to Google homepage or add to Google Reader. The Google homepage or iGoogle is useful if you're keeping up to date for just a few journal or blog feeds, but if you're going to be collecting quite a few, you might want to choose Google Reader instead. So we'll go there. And we now have Annals of Internal Medicine on the left and the text alerts are on the right. So this is just like a table of contents alert. It's not the whole contents of the journal itself. So that's one example. Sometimes it'll look a little different, as I said. So here we've got a blog from Richard Lehman of the BMJ. He does a big journal review, which is useful because he's summarising content from a number of different sources. So if I say subscribe now, you can see you get this little pop-up. There's an option for Google, and again add to Google Reader, and we've now got the BMJ blogs feed coming in on the left hand side. If for any reason you're trying to figure out how to subscribe, let's say here we've got the Health Report podcast for Radio National. What we're doing here is just copying the URL from above the screen and going back to the Google Reader homepage and saying add a subscription. If you paste that in, You can see that we now have the Health Report podcast appearing on the page as well. So the audio widget's embedded within the page. You can just hit play.
Hello and welcome to the Health Report. Lynn Malcolm with you today.
And that recording will start.